We'll start with the girls' sports schedules. What were your favorite memories from the past 365 days?
Well, mine, I'm going to go with cross country. I thought the finish in the state final between Amber Way of Charlevoix and Holly Bola of St. Francis, I mean, within 1 second finishing, two local girls and then obviously two friends who battle against each other all the time. You can't help but think that that's not going to happen on an annual occurrence. So I think the fact that they were able to provide some good drama and a nice finish to a state final, that goes on the top of my list.
Such a good story. Holly was our guest on the Jimmy John Sports Corner a few months ago. James, what's your pick?
And they'll probably be on the same team in college.
They could be.
Possibly too.
Lady Spartans.
Leland had a really good volleyball run. You had Frankfurt had a really good basketball run. That Leland volleyball run to the state finals was pretty special and amazing. And after they hadn't been to the finals for quite a while, so I think that was something that can kind of maybe bring their volleyball program back to the forefront.
Great win over Onaway in that fifth and decisive match. They swept them 15-0. So unfortunately, they couldn't walk away with the whole thing. But Leland volleyball is back, and it's definitely evident after the past 2 years. I'm gonna go. I know you guys weren't there because it's out of your coverage area, but I'm gonna go the Rogers City Lady Hurons. They picked up the state championship in softball this year in Class D, and they made the semifinals last year. Unfortunately, it kind of got beat up. So it was nice to see them bounce back. Brought a lot of the same faces, a lot of the same big bats back, and they went and they accomplished their goal. They won a state championship, and we were proud to be a part of it down there in East Lansing. All right, those are the ladies' thoughts, but let's switch over to the guys because we can't forget about them. Let's look back on our favorite moments from the guys' side of things.
I'm going to go with Glen Lake baseball. I think they went going back to the semifinals again. I know they didn't win the state championship; they fell a little bit short, but still to be able to get back to that point for 2 years in a row is a really impressive run. Those guys obviously fared well. Represented Northern Michigan well and showed that good baseball can be played up here.
I'm going to go with the team that didn't even qualify for the state finals or anything like that, but I'm going to go with Grayling Golf. They had the tragedy last year, and then this year they had 31 kids come out for the team after losing their coach and one of their better players and a whole bunch of other kids to injuries from that car accident. That's a pretty amazing emotional bounce back for that team and that community.
And they had a great memorial, I think, earlier this year, right? Like early in the summer.
They did have one golfer qualify individually for the states.
Hinkle.
So,
yep, definitely a great story. And for guys, a lot of great stories. I think without a doubt, my favorite though, and especially being on site, you guys go to all these games, and I go to a lot of them myself. Being a part of that East Jordan run in basketball last year was just incredible. Especially those regional games at Traverse City St. Francis. It seemed like that whole town came down for those events. We Are EJ shirts everywhere, the student section. That was just an unbelievable atmosphere to be a part of. Great for that crowd. It looks like they've got a very loaded roster back this year, so we'll see if they repeat that again this upcoming spring.